Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on one thing, single barrels. Best of all, you can try before you buy. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution so you know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and who from the industry may be coming in to visit. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. We are also sponsored by the Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers traveling minibars that are no bigger than a small purse or toiletry bag. Best of all, they are fully customizable so you can create the perfect piece that is unique for you. If you own your own business, what a fun and unique way to promote what you do. Check them out online at thebar2go.com. That is the number 2 in the Bar to Go. If you have wholesale questions, call my friend Isabel Clark at 504-481-1297. Finally, we are sponsored by the Neely Family Distillery. NFD is a family-owned business that keeps ringing up awards in the spirits world. Head to Sparta, Kentucky to experience the family history, award-winning spirits, and meet the Neely family. Check them out online at neelyfamilydistillery.com. Now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week.
Serious.
Today on the show, we discuss some gift ideas for bourbon fans on Black Friday. My name is Kathy Cool. Pausing for effect. And
scrolling.
Welcoming my co-host, Steve Akeley, with our special guests, Tim Swyatt, Darren McCroy, and Katie Joyce.
Hey, gang, what's up?
Hey, happening?
Hey, so we're going to be talking about Black Friday. It is today. It is here, the biggest shopping day of the year. Everyone is out running around. When I say everyone, I don't include myself in that. I try to stay away from the stores during Black Friday, but I'll be at my own shop. So come by and see me. I will be on retail, but on the other side of the bar in this example. So come by and see us. We are open today, and there's going to be a lot of activity out there because a lot of people get out and take the deals. Those famous people getting run over. Darren, you'll have to open the door if there's a big line. So
okay,
that'll be good. That'll be
my
good.
tiny hands will ward them off.
Yeah. So people pushing and trying to get in to get our Black Friday deals. So we have
hand out lottery tickets and not say anything.
On the floor.
Yeah. Okay.
Hand out tickets and not say anything and see what people do when they walk in the shop. Yeah, we don't have any lotteries. Those don't mean anything.
Yeah.
That would be
everything's
awesome.
available.
Yeah. All right. Well, Tim, you were saying there's something you wanted to talk about before we get to our topic of the day. What is that?
So Black Friday is a very special day in my life of the year.
Okay.
And I'm curious to see do you have any traditions that are they're kind of like your thing and your thing only on Black Friday that you do. That's like,
okay,
this is a lazy day. It's a half day in my business because the markets are closed at noon or 11 o'clock Central. And it's a night, but there's one thing that I look forward to every day.
Okay.
On Black Friday. So
Black Friday traditions. I mean, I used to always get Bourbon County Stout. That was the tradition, and it's kind of the point where you can get it after the fact. Why stand out in the cold and stuff like that when even? And I get some of the really tough to find varietals you can't get, but there's a lot of them that you can get, and you'll have to wait in line. So I've kind of got to the point where I just let the crowds be the crowds, and I stay out of that. So
There's one in Eagle Rare barrels this year. You have to get that one.
Eagle Rare, yeah. And that's one of the partners. Who's the other one? I forget. We're trying to get Royce Neely involved. The first time they do a craft, wouldn't that be great if somehow, some way I could get to the right person and they get a Royce Neely barrel? He claims that he would drive that up there himself. I mean, that would be huge for his company to be the first.
I may have to work on that then. Let me make some phone calls.
Yeah,
that could be something.
Make that happen. Yeah. And if you make that happen, tell them it was my idea, Tim. As you said when I was going to do something else about. Yes, you were like, make sure I get credit for this. Yeah.
Hey, vice versa, Steve. Someone would call that we're scratching each other's backs.
All right, no, fair enough. So yeah, that would be. They should do something like that, though, right? And that could be a big thing. that could be a big thing, almost like a contest within the bourbon industry, where they're like, we're going to pick out the craft distiller fans to help us decide who gets in. I don't know.
That'd be fun.
Something. They give a shot in the arm to that brand seems to be floundering a little bit. I don't want to say anything bad about them because I like them. I've been a big supporter for years, but it just isn't crazy like it used to be. So yeah, so that was my Black Friday tradition. So that was it. So yeah, and that's
I have some sort of a Black Friday.
Okay,
tradition.
what do you got, man?
So on Black Friday Eve.
Yes.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also,
You can call it what you want.
to the
I call
rest
it Black
of
Friday
US.
Eve.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
For like 4 or 5 years in a row, me and my sister and her husband would go watch a movie that night, and then it became a tradition, and then we stopped. So really, what I have to say is nothing on Black Friday itself. It is a day that oftentimes, a couple times, we would go sit like at a Walmart parking lot and just put folding chairs in the parking lot and watch them open the doors at 4 o'clock in the morning.
That was I love that.
So you
4
would
o'clock in the
get
morning.
Breakdown.
early enough just to watch.
People
We would go to the movies
go
at
inside
like
the
midnight,
door.
and then we just stay up till 4.
Yep.
'Cause
So
that's when they were opening the doors.
Honestly, that's great. So that's actually a good one. So I used to also go on Thanksgiving, or as Black Friday Eve, as Darren calls it, with my cousins to see movies. We would go on Thanksgiving to see movies, and that's kind of like, it's a niche market of they have movies on Black Friday. And so typically, I believe when movies release, they release on Thursday at midnight was like the time that movies release. And so they've now changed it from there. I think it releases earlier in their day, which is kind of bullshit, but that tradition of going like at midnight to a movie, and then I like that of building into Black Friday of going just like watching the chaos, because every time I think of Black Friday, I think of like the Tickle Me Elmo days of like the chaos of like people like pushing against the door, trying to get into the shop. Days. So going and just watching that and having like your popcorn and some kind of mixed drink in your cup, like to just enjoy the people going crazy. That's I'm good. I like that, Darren. That's a good one.
That's solid. Yeah, that's a solid move, Darren. That's a power move. I love that.
Yeah,
that is a power move. All right.
I think we should just stop there because I got nothing.
You got nothing? All right, Katie.
I hide away from all of the mayhem on Black Friday.
Okay. All right.
I used to love mall shopping, and I would go out into the malls and shop because I loved the crowds back in the day. But as I have matured,
you ran out of your Spencer's black lights and posters and your Orange Julius.
Yes. Yeah. Now that those things don't interest me, I'm totally over it, and I just want to sit down and drink creamy cocktails and mimosas and eat food. Leftovers.
Okay. Fair enough. All right. Katie, you talked a little bit about that, but was that going to be what you're going to say, or is there any other traditions you have on Black Friday?
So we used to always on Thanksgiving evening, we would mark in all of the ads like what we wanted on Black Friday and like strategize of where we're going to go. But it's been ruined, honestly. Black Friday's been ruined by all of the electronic e-sales. And then that they start to open like 7 p.m. on Thanksgiving. Like what? You're ruining Thanksgiving at that point. Like
I hate all that.
Okay, they start.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
Instead of midnight. But it's so early
Black Friday sales starting November 1st and shit. No.
Like even now, we're at November 19th right now.
There's Black Friday sales going on.
Ads for early Black Friday sales.
No.
I got a kid in the head inside my back.
I hate like federal legislation, but this is one of the things where it should be like to call it a Black Friday sale. It has to start on Black Friday. Actually, that's
Friday
what I
after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we're we're less than a week out now, but we were more than a week out from Thanksgiving, and I was getting Black Friday, and I'm putting air quotes, by the way, for anyone listening, of Black Friday sales more than a week before Thanksgiving, which is total baloney. And so I feel like all of Black Friday baloney. What's that, Kathy?
Yeah.
You said total baloney. I was just reiterating that you said total baloney.
She's emphasizing.
That's right.
Yeah.
Total
She's showing
baloney.
her age. Yes.
And so the new way that I am celebrating Black Friday, since it's been completely ruined by all of the companies, is that I am taking a day of relaxation. So my goal every Black Friday now is to completely relax, do
not be a consumer,
which is completely counterintuitive to the way I live the rest of the entire year. I'm always doing something. I'm always accomplishing something, doing something with work, something, whatever. So my Black Friday is now my day of relax and rest. And that's how I'm going to celebrate Black Friday now.
Cocktails and sitting down.
That's right.
Yeah.
Cocktails in my court.
Yeah.
That's it right there.
Friday.
Okay. Tim, you asked the question.
All right. So other than the Friday after Thanksgiving being my wedding anniversary, regardless of the date in the calendar with the general, we got married on the Friday after Thanksgiving because everything was half off. And everything was already decorated and we didn't have any money.
Is that why she settled for you?
Yes, she did settle for me, and I thank God every day for that one. Because I don't know what
she's right there, and she's also right there,
and she's right there, nodding, saying yes. She's smiling, saying yes, and the middle fingers just come up.
Oh, there you go.
Other than that is the regardless of date, my wedding anniversary. I have a pastime of looking at YouTube for the most recent videos of somebody trying to deep fry a turkey and basically exploding their house up. And I enjoy the unfortunate pain of others.
Are you sure that you're getting new footage every year and you're not watching the same idiot?
Well, it's not
if I'm watching the same idiot,
it's exploding their house up, like he said.
It's spectacular who does this just outside the garage underneath the eave of their home.
Right.
And they don't realize they have to completely thaw and have no water and the different contraptions. Kathy, it could be from 2001 or 2023. I don't care. I enjoy it's such a sadistic way to spend Black Friday. Because my opinion on Black Friday, like I love when people are going on Thanksgiving. Oh, I'm so sorry you have to work on Thanksgiving to all the retail people. And my opinion for the retail people is then why the fuck are you here? So if you would stop coming, then we wouldn't have to work and the companies would change their business plan. So that's a whole other debate. Yet watching every year Black Friday, I spend time on YouTube looking for deep fried turkey and just enjoying in other people's sorrows and insurance claims.
Sure. Well, there you go.
It is quite entertaining for some reason for me. I'd never deep fried a turkey. I never would, but I do enjoy the pain of others, unfortunately.
Yeah, I've never done that. I don't think I would, but I want to try it. I've never tried a deep fried turkey.
I would love to try it if it's done right.
Turkey, and it's delicious.
Yeah, it sounds good. It's delicious.
Deep fried turkey.
I was really excited to find out this year that Popeyes will sell you a turkey.
Yes. Yeah.
That you can then finish.
Yeah. And they've been doing that for a while. Yeah.
I don't know.
It's a thing. Yeah.
I don't know these things, but I love Popeye's chicken, and now to know that I could get a turkey.
Sean Bequet's getting one of those. We'll see how he likes it.
We'll ask him how he's doing.
And he'll do this. What do you think of that Popeye's turkey, Sean?
Live on the air.
Nod for those listening and not seeing.
Yes.
Hey, we had him on the show. That's what happened. Yeah, he just
5 shows. 5 shows.
Be there on the show. I'll just be the commentary for everything
You're the narrator.
Right. Yeah. Right. We have to have Katie as a bonus just to explain.
Steve Akeley just nodded.
Yeah, brow was slightly furrowed.
Sign language. I'm here to verbally state everything that's going on with the gestures.
You also have to interpret a little bit about mood and stuff like that too.
Yeah. I'm down for that.
Skeptical look on his face.
Was the lip curled or not?
Has the flattest affect. I know. Well, like with the beard and everything, he could be smiling. He could be having the best day of his life. Or he could be as angry as hell.
Oh, I know.
Well, let me preface this with that affect.
Yeah.
We have the affect. The affect here is amazing.
Yeah.
Flat affect.
Sean likes taking shots at me. I never fire back though, so I let him go. It's going to build up, and eventually I'll have to release.
You will explode.
Yeah.
You will lose it.
I will say, in a recent chat about a Nobleton's barrel pick, Evan Vance did ask, "Well, when is the day again?" And Steve Akeley replied back with, "As previously stated."
I saw that.
It's quite a good
awesome.
syndicate view if you're part of the barrel syndicate. It's quite a very good look. And then Steve pulls back. He says, "Oh man, all good, no problem."
No. It's great.
That's when
come
you
back after me.
reply with your email.
Right.
You just reply like, "See my email below."
Yeah.
Send the receipt.
Because that was the second post in regard to that, as well as the second email had been sent, and then he's wanting to know the day, and it was like, I mean,
one of my favorite.
Let me start my time
terms
and do that for you. Yeah,
one of my favorite work terms is RTFM. Read the effing manual, then come to me. Yeah, right. It's right there for you.
That's right there for you. Yeah.
A little effort.
You mentioned a person. You mentioned a person today that was kind of related to the Chicago crew, and that person asked me, what time this thing gets going, and it's literally in the post, it's like on the screen. It's like an inch away from where his comment is on the screen. Yes. I mean, but I take the time to say, here it is. Yeah, here you go. So
yes,
you cannot be an angry old man with everyone, Steve.
I know. I'm not. I wasn't with him. With Evan, I know Evan good enough where I was like, I'm gonna give him a little shot across the bow and see how he reacts. And he actually reacted nicely. He didn't come back and get snide. So then I acted nice to him. He came back being nice. So I returned the favor. So
I was waiting with my popcorn, going, "Oh, this is going to be good."
Right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Completely shit the bed.
Me too, Slide. I saw that and I was like, "Ooh, this is good.
This is spicy."
I actually thought Evan knew what he was doing. He's like, "Ooh, can I get a reaction out of Steve?" I kind of think he was poking the bear that way.
I give so much
light
detail,
this candle,
and it doesn't matter. People get so mad when I don't give detail, but when I do, their reaction is not any different. They don't need to know the details, so it just gets me frustrated because I can't win. I don't know what I can do, and then there's so many people that be like, "Does this syndicate even do anything?" And I'm like, how can I reach you? Do I have to personally come to your house? I mean, I send out email, I send out text, I do everything I can.
Thank you for offering, because I miss all the emails. I don't check my personal email.
You don't get on the Facebook page. Yeah.
So, Steve, if you can just personally show up to my house each week and update me, that would be so much appreciated as a syndicate member. Thank you.
I'm going to channel my inner Danny. If you can text me before you text me about what you're going to talk about, then it will be fine. So text me before you need to text me.
Here's how you get through to Katie. Deliver a basket of muffins with the agenda for the week every week to her front porch.
There we go. That's it. Kathy knows.
There's a guy in and he's like, does this syndicate even do anything? I'm like, I literally sent this week out, 3 barrel picks you can be part of. There's a Christmas party. What more do we need to do?
Event
the funny thing about the emails is that when the email was sent out of everyone's had a chance. If you've been on a barrel pick before, now you can join this. I was like, whoa. I don't check my emails fast enough. Hold up. I haven't done one of these yet.
Yeah.
And you're on the pick.
You made it. You're
on the pick. At 2 o'clock. Even I know you're on at 2 o'clock that day.
I made a special trip to my office to check a paper that I had about my schedule for next year, just so I could respond.
Oh.
I too am on that pick for the first time.
Yeah, you made it.
But not for trying. I was on another pick and failed to arrive.
Yeah. That's why I put out today. People, if you're flexible, let me know, because we've never done one of those things at Demetrius where someone hasn't bailed the day of. So, yeah, multiple people.
I only wasn't 5 hours away, Steve. I'd be there every time.
Yeah.
I'd be your ringer.
Yeah.
I was like, can I go on that list for Syndicate where you're like, hey, we got a cancellation day of.
If you don't mind me,
next 2 hours. That's my style.
The first one starts at 10, and if you don't mind me calling or sending you a text at 8 o'clock in the morning saying, "Hey, someone's not showing up. Do you want to be there?" Hell yeah,
great.
I'll put you down.
6 months in advance or day of. Those are my 2 scheduling availabilities.
Okay, all right, yeah, well. All right. Are you coming out for Thanksgiving, or you got you busy?
No,
for that?
I'll be in Kentucky for Thanksgiving. I was texting with Dimitri today. I'm so sad. I'm gonna miss the Thanksgiving morning, and then he's got like I'm not gonna. He's got something else going on that I'm gonna miss it on Thanksgiving and Thanksgiving weekend, and I'm so sad. I'm gonna be in Kentucky.
So sad you got to be in Kentucky. Yeah.
Way to name drop.
Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah. Don't get
so sad. I get to have all this fun in Kentucky. Yeah.
Oh no. Now, what's your mode of transportation to Kentucky?
Yeah.
Is the question. Are you flying?
Yeah.
No. The private jet?
Could you sort of go fund me? I'm going to be in Kentucky during the Demetrius events.
I can't do that.
Right.
Yeah. Would you mind starting to go fund me?
That'd be great. Because then maybe I could fly myself instead of driving. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my God. You could just drink.
Yeah.
It's about time that don't you winter in Tuscany soon? Isn't it Tuscany coming up here soon?
Oh,
Is that going to change?
I'm going to open this bottle of Square 6.
Okay.
It's a high rye bourbon.
Kathy just goes for it.
Oh my God, that's it.
Whoa!
I really wanted that pop to be flaccid because she interrupted.
Yeah. Bottle and bond. Yeah. Papa, bottle and bond. Who cares?
Who cares?
Who cares? Yeah. Big deal. Big whoop.
You extra squeaked on that. You squeaked.
Big whoop. Who cares? Squeaked. I'm happy. It wasn't explosive. Go ahead, Katie.
I do have a new bottle of Jefferson's Tropics, but I feel like I'm wasting it with what Kathy just did.
Of course you have a new bottle.
Yeah, of course.
Well, yeah. I mean, this is why I go to the ABV Barrel Shop quarterly so that I can get all my new bottles. Hold on.
Okay.
Nope. Still doesn't get it.
Okay.
Compared to Kathy's.
We have the Island Rooster from Chicken Cock there. If you need one of those, we'll put that in the
Chicken cock.
Chicken cock.
Churning cock.
Sure.
Like
the chimichurri cock. Yeah, we got that.
chimichurri cock.
Yeah.
The chipoodle cock.
The El Chupacabra cock. Yeah, we got that.
You get consent before you did that to that bottle, Katie?
Oh my God. Jeez.
Couldn't get all the plastic off, so I just pushed it down.
Yeah.
And then when I poured it, it went into the plastic. And so rather than leaking out, I had to just, get it out.
Sure. You got to get it out of the plastic. All right.
Wow.
Darren, go ahead, buddy.
Nice.
I got this little bourbon or this rye from Wisconsin, Wallerstein Distillery.
Okay. All right. That was nice. That was one of your better ones, but not good enough. Not good enough. Kathy.
That's that new Mike energy going on there.
Yeah,
Did you hear that?
Yeah. All right, Tim, you're last but not least. Can you win this thing?
Yeah, well, I have a new bottle of some friends that I've made recently with Rush Creek Distilling out of Harvard, Illinois.
All right.
So
They're on
excited
our
for your
January
silence.
flagship event. So this is a new bottle. This is their straight bourbon 5th anniversary limited edition release.
White on the set.
Wyatt on the set?
What the fuck?
Wyatt.
There's nothing there.
Holy shit.
Nothing.
Diane, like she fell over.
Wyatt on
here.
the
Diane fellow. You would
Okay.
think the echo he's got, it would just
Please
reverberate.
Please tell us the brand of what microphone you have, because it is literally the worst microphone for pops.
It's called the Anti-Pop. It's a new mic.
It's
series.
the anti-pop, yes. This is
Yes,
from
this-
Mr. Bill and Donna Lewis. So this
It's
was
got
a
a
gift to me to
gold-
try to improve my cork pops, and they have miserably failed. I
They're
think
like,
it's
do
used
you
their
have
air.
people popping bottles in the background that you want to ignore? Buy our microphone.
That's
This
right.
is what their marketing could be.
Is your podcast interrupted by annoying cork pops?
Yeah.
We can help.
Oh, God.
Jordan
'Cause, like,
Belfort.
We
We
were
can
trying to
help.
do a really professional podcast with those
Yeah.
cork pops going
Like-
off in the background.
We see his arm swing and his facial reaction. He's like,
Oh, yeah.
like his
Right.
close back
Ugh.
from like the wind of the pop, and we hear nothing.
Yeah.
Same thing happens with Ryan Thompson. So
Yeah.
even if you're a billionaire, you can't buy a cork pop.
Any podcast done at a champagne factory, they always have the microphone Tim does, I've noticed. So, yeah.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah. They're like, oh, yeah, of course. It's the.
Served with
We listen to
caviar.
all those podcasts.
I mean, the percentage of increase in Darren's from what it was to what it is now, just we need to send a copy of that microphone to Tim.
Oh, yeah. Well, there
I'm
you go.
afraid to get a professional microphone because of the quality of my cork pops.
Well,
Right.
you'll blow us away. You'll like blow out our eardrums.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think
Okay.
Kathy won this one.
Yeah, she
I
Well,
think she
cheers
did.
to me.
So, cheers to Kathy. Cheers.
Here's Kathy.
All right. We're
Also,
gonna
cheers to me for moving it on. Sorry, Steve. Please move it on.
I'm
are
not
the
sure about
co-host,
that.
Kathy.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that, but
You are the
yes.
co-host.
It's a feel. You gotta get a feel for these things. Wait until we've got one coming out the Thanksgiving show. It's not out.
Oh,
that thing goes on. We had
podcasting.
We had 20 start and stops at the end. Let's wrap this up, and then it just kept going, and then it kept going, and kept going.
But the
Hour
day
7
is coming out is the day after Thanksgiving, so they will already have lived through that.
Yeah. Okay, day after Thanksgiving. Yeah, fair enough. All right, what we'll do next, we'll take a quick break, and then when we come back, we're going to be talking about gift ideas for Black Friday for bourbon fans. We'll do that in just a few. Okay, let's talk about the people that make these shows happen. First up is the Stave and Thief Society. Via their in-person class at Moonshine University in Louisville, Kentucky, the Stave and Thief Society is the place where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge an executive bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my executive bourbon steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. Speaking of executive bourbon steward certification, the ABV Barrel Shop in St. Louis, Missouri has developed a unique partnership with the Stave and Thief Society to offer a preparatory class to assist you in getting your executive bourbon steward certification. This prep class costs only $25 and is available to take live or online via Zoom. Graduates of our class receive a coupon code good for 15% off your executive bourbon steward certification held in Louisville, Kentucky. This saves you almost $90. Additionally, you can collaborate with fellow attendees to split travel costs when you go to Louisville. If you're interested in signing up for the class, simply head over to abvbarrelshop.com and check out the classes and events page. Last but not least, we are sponsored by Neely Family Distillery. Royce Neely is the 11th generation distiller in one of America's oldest distilling families. A visit to Neely Family Distillery takes you through family history, where you can see all the artifacts and newspaper clippings through the years from this family that started distilling in America after James Neely arrived from Northern Ireland in 1740. Today, Royce Neely and his team are crafting some of the best spirits in America. Their bourbon and absinthe offerings keep winning top honors in the spirits competitions. Recently, their absinthe made history as the first platinum winner in the absinthe category at the San Francisco Spirits Competition. Neely Family Distillery is definitely a bucket list destination if you are a bourbon fan. Learn more about their spirit offerings, visiting their facility, and the awards they have collected over at NeelyFamilyDistillery.com.
This is Mudcat Mike from MB Rollin Distillery. You're listening to the Bourbon Daily.
Welcome back to the Bourbon Daily. If you listened to our show yesterday, thank you for coming back. And today, we're going to talk about some Black Friday gift ideas for bourbon fans.
They're not actually listening today. They got to finish up yesterday's show.
I know.
They're still listening.
They're still listening. They're still listening yesterday. So, yes.
The gift that keeps on giving all year long.
Yeah. So, all right. What are some good gifts? This could be anything you think would appeal to a bourbon fan. That could be a great bourbon. So we're talking bottles. We're talking about gifts. Food. Anything that's kind of bourbon related. What do you think would be a good gift idea?
So I'm going to start. I have so many bourbon breakfast ideas.
Okay, breakfast.
Bourbon. You guys have the bacon in the shop.
Yes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then bourbon barrel aged maple syrup.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, we got that too. Yeah.
And then maybe before you have breakfast, your person can put together some bath salts that come in the bourbon bottles.
Are you just stealing my basket ideas?
Yes.
Oh.
And then the candles that come in the bourbon.
Okay.
Oh, candles are good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I remember Sniff the Lid.
Yeah.
Wait, what? I remember Snifflehead.
Sniff the Lid.
Oh,
Sniff the lid.
You sniff the lid.
That's how you smell the candle. You don't smell the
Oh.
candle itself. You smell the lid of the candle. It was when Jackie's
Oh.
Eye Can was at ABV Barrel Shop.
Okay.
We're
She's
going
talking
through all
about
our
sniffing the
scents.
lid.
I reminded
I thought that was some Urban Dictionary definition that I was
No.
needing to look
I was
up.
about to say.
Nobody
Yeah.
needs to
Yeah,
know
we
the
may have to
Urban
publish that
Dictionary
one.
to look up anything.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
traumatic.
I bought a
Watch out
candle
for your
from.
Egyptian sand cat.
Yeah. I bought a candle from McDo today. It comes in like a canoe, this big long thing. It's got 3 trees in it, and then like 5 wicks across it, and then each of the trees has a wick. I'm lighting that Christmas morning. I want to see what happens. I feel like this lava from the candle wax melting is going to start sucking the trees down. I'm sure I'll burn my house down, but it's going to be fun.
So have a fire extinguisher at your ready.
Yeah, you know that.
I would do it inside your house, Steve. I would do it adjacent because your house is very flammable.
It's like the frozen turkeys that you drop in the oil.
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
Tim will be watching this on the Bourbon Sasquatch channel.
Yeah. Tim will watch it next Black Friday.
I need to watch it. Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Right. Other good gift ideas for bourbon fans.
Dental insurance.
Dental insurance? The fuck does that mean?
You need dental insurance. Because when your bourbon fans and your whiskey fans get all the whiskey stones that they're going to get sent to them that they don't want,
he's doing.
You're going to want to be playing chess and getting them dental insurance.
This is his material. He's testing out for the funny bone next month.
Exactly. That for a really long time, didn't you? Like,
yes, I did.
Really worked on that one
ever since I saw the show notes.
Yeah. Okay.
This one's gonna hit big. No,
Kyle Neely's laughing right now. Kyle Neely's like, "Yeah."
If I was sitting in the club,
you buddy, I got you.
If I was sitting
in Steinkamp's with me on this one because Steinkamp stands with me on everything because I stand with Steinkamp.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's a T-shirt right there.
Yeah, stand with Steinkamp. Well,
so T-shirts.
T-shirts. Okay, what sort of T-shirts?
T-shirts are good.
No, that's bad. I have way too many T-shirts already.
Okay,
no, but I do like branded.
You got to recycle them. You got to get rid of some.
No, I have T-shirts when I was 10 years old that still fit me, and I really
shut up.
Throw them away.
You know what?
You can't tell me those pits aren't stained.
You're still wearing the T-shirts that you had when you were 10 years old. Where did you grow a boob? Come on.
No, I used to wear my T-shirts big. Now I wear them fitted, and I do not have really much boobs to talk about. Thank you. These C-cups fit just fine into the same T-shirts. Thank you so much for asking.
All right, here's a good gift idea for your bourbon fan. So, as a joke, Jim was trying out his new laser thing that he's got to create things for the bourbon, the shop. So it's different things with our logo on it, all coasters, you name it. We've got a lot of cool things with our logo on it now, thanks to Jim. But he decided it also this laser does picture quality. So the picture he decided to put on a barrelhead was McNew's 4th of July photo.
Oh
because she was coming to the shop. She was coming to the shop to help out, and he actually put it behind the bar at the speakeasy. So I
saw that.
Yeah.
I a tear shed in my eye. That's the gift. 4th of July this time of year is a perfect gift for a bourbon lover.
Oh, exactly. So McNew posted on her story. She had 5 people. She showed me the messages. 5 people want to buy one of those. A McNew 4th of July photo. What the?
So who gets the profit off of that, Jim or McNew?
She gets a fee for sure for her likeness.
What about the photographer? That's Chris. I think took the photograph. So he's technically the owner of that, right, Katie? I mean, he took the photo.
So he does own the photograph, but McNew could get value for her likeness.
Sure. And Jim's doing the work on the laser. Yeah. Well.
Yeah. There's all kinds of levels.
It was marketed at the, if you know, speakeasy. So I feel like I got to get a taste of this too.
Yeah, for sure. And then I just explained all the levels. So there's my legal fee.
We got to throw you some money there. Sure. Throw a bunch of money at you for that. So yeah.
And as a person that messenger about the barrelhead, I feel like I should be involved in some way.
Sure.
Oh, you were involved. You wanted
Aaron, who doesn't even know the name of where he works, should definitely get a cut of this.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. So yes, there you go. So that's an idea. So far we're doing well. Can you help us out there? Might give us a legit one.
Yeah, I have some bottle ideas.
Okay.
So lately I have been loving Finnish Neely products. The old jet line, investment whiskey, any Finnish Neely product, you give that to a bourbon fan, they're going to be happy.
Agreed.
I think that is a great one.
Solid.
It requires knowledge, though. It's like
that's why I'm here. I'm providing the knowledge.
He's just saying come to the ABV barrel shop.
No, he would say come to the ABV tasting shop or something. You know,
on Sundays.
Yeah.
Don't forget that part. I would say that.
Yeah. So okay. All right, that's good. What else you got? What other
I also think if you have a bourbon fan that's not from your area, you got to get them something from you. I think that is a cool thing.
Yeah.
Hey, this is my local craft distillery.
Okay.
This is cute how you think all people know about bourbon, but yeah, continue.
This show is literally gifts for bourbon fans.
Yeah, but not by bourbon fans, by our aunts and uncles.
No, it does say for bourbon fans.
Yeah.
In the show notes.
So the aunts and uncles might be listening. They'll be like, we don't know anything about this, so how can we?
I guess it's fair to say that it would be the bourbon fans who are actually listening to this.
Okay,
so.
sure.
What we have to know is we don't want whiskey stones.
No whiskey
We don't
stones.
want little, what are those tiny little like whiskey thieves? Like, I don't know. They're like, we don't want stupid gifts.
Okay.
Like the age in a bottle things?
You know, or the flasks that look like iPhones. You don't want those either.
Right.
No.
We don't want dumb gifts.
Okay.
If you want to give a bourbon fan a gift, go to the barrel shop and get them a good bottle of bourbon or maybe something else. What's the something else?
Yeah.
Bourbon socks.
Bourbon socks.
So I think honestly, Darren was onto a great point of if you're actually a bourbon fan as well. Of like, these are tips. Did you have more on your list first before we?
It seems like you did.
Go on
Seems
to
like
a
you
new
did,
idea
yes.
here.
Go ahead, Darren. Do you have another one?
Yeah, I have another one. I think every bourbon fan doesn't just need stuff. We're very good at buying bourbon. If you're at this point in your bourbon journey, you need a bourbon friend to come hang out with. And so there was a guy at the tasting bar recently that was complaining because he lives in Iowa and no one drinks bourbon. And he's like, I need bourbon people to hang out with. So instead of actually getting them a gift,
he came into the barrel shop.
Go hang out with people.
So wait a second. I can get on board with this. Am I pimping out bourbon whores?
Yes. That's it. That's the idea.
God.
Let's do it.
The show went not in the direction at all I thought it was going to go.
I keep trying to keep it serious, Steve, and everyone else is like, nope, screw that.
So far, we've helped almost not at all. Go ahead.
You do bring up a good point, though. You know what you do? You pick up your friend and you take them to the local distillery for a tour.
Yeah. You book an experience together because half the fun
experience,
of being together and doing stuff together.
Is there a way that we can get people to go to other people's houses to enjoy their collection? Because
I would love that because I've got a lot of whiskey that needs to be consumed.
A bourbon friend share type of idea. So
I would host a tasting at my house.
Really?
I'm with you on that one.
So, because I have so many bottles in my house, like I cannot drink them all on my own. I need people who like bourbon to come to my house.
We're coming up to
I
Katie's
need
house.
people to help me consume this alcohol.
We're going to come up to Katie's house. We're going to shoot guns. We're going to drink.
There you go.
You shoot guns where I live, but
we're going to drink.
I mean,
we're going to drive a four-wheeler.
I was going to say, Kate,
you should have gone anywhere.
Come on
actually.
now. You
Yeah,
can't.
I think there's a lot of guns being shot in your area. Same with
There
that.
are a lot of guns being shot by Kathy.
there are a lot of guns, but they're not mine.
Mhm.
So if you shoot the guns at Kathy's house, you'll need me to help you.
Okay, yes.
Come to my house in the first place and shoot the guns legally. You're good.
Yeah.
At least for the next 30 days. And then after that, we'll see. Yes.
Yeah. After that, I'm the one sending you to jail. You know, it's all good.
It's all good. Okay.
So, Steve, tell me, where did you think the show would?
Well, I thought people would get into some great gift ideas, things that you think
I
might
felt like maple syrup and
that one's one.
No, that's
bath salts were good gift ideas.
Okay.
bath
sure.
salts.
Well,
They come in bourbon bottles.
No, I don't take baths. Find something for the shower, like a real human.
Thank you.
Shower
Why would I swim in a
salts,
pool of my own filth?
Yeah.
a shower.
No,
salt.
exactly.
You're not sitting in your
Who has the
your
fucking
milk
time
is
to fill
washed
the bath?
off.
We sell
Nobody takes a
shower
bath.
Are a
We take
lovely
shower salts.
luxury.
We don't have bath salts.
So find
Everyone
me
who
like
hates on
a
baths,
shower
you don't
effervescent
understand.
God,
type thing.
Show. Okay.
But no one.
I tried to bring it back, Steve.
No bourbon
You
fan
have to
takes
put it.
baths.
No, like I will. if
Wine
some-
fans do.
Wine fans take baths, yes. Gin
Yeah,
fans
exactly.
take baths too
Because
as
if
well.
I ever actually want to spend the 45 minutes to fill up a bathtub big enough for me to sit in, I am going to end up drinking wine and not bourbon.
Or gin.
That's possible too. Yeah.
Yeah, those gin people, you got to worry about them.
Yeah.
Is this to critique? Is this show designed to critique something that other people throw out for your bourbon fan gift ideas? Kathy throws some out. We just attack
Yes. This
Okay.
is 100%
Fair enough.
Attack me.
her. Fair enough. Just
Okay,
attack Kathy.
so let me
yes.
throw mine out and see you guys critique it.
Okay.
So my idea was unique flasks. So like,
That's
I don't
stupid. You
No one wants another flask.
bathing in your own bourbon swill. You have backwash in your flask.
Oh God. God.
So like a standard flask, I don't like that it's difficult to fill. So I want one of the unique flasks. They make some of them that like have a screw top from the bottom, so you can just pour it right in. I want
something I can
Does
get
it
through
matter if it's at the
security.
top or bottom?
It needs to be no metal. I can.
Top or
As long as
bottom.
it's
You
going in a
choose
hole,
for
does it
pleasure.
matter?
I want the
what I
flask
hear. What
to
the hell's
fit
the
into
problem
my
here?
bra, and I won't get caught.
Yes,
carrying
that's the
liquor.
thing. I want my flask that I can take into an event. So I want the one without any metal that I can
Well, you want
put
glass.
into somewhere and walk into a major sporting event and have my whiskey of a higher quality and lower price to enjoy.
Absolutely.
And so like I have been stopped by the security trying to take beer into a Battlehawks game after my tailgating, where somehow the 2 bottles of beer in my pocket set off the metal detector, yet the 2 bottles of my brother's cowboy boots did not. Riddle me that. And so, but I was like, if I had a plastic
Because he
flask,
put them in his boots and not his brassiere.
yeah. So apparently the metal detector is really focused on the chest area, not the ankles. So if I had a
Think
plastic,
about where the dudes are looking in security. Are they looking here, or are they looking?
I was like, so the funny thing is, I went through and I was like, I don't know, what set it off? And they're like, what's your pockets? I was like, definitely not 2 Yinglings. But so a plastic or a glass flask. So I want like a classy looking flask that will not set off metal detectors. That's what I want. I just want to sneak in my whiskey like any normal human, but not in a cheap plastic way. I want it in a classy way.
It's called a root beer bottle. Get an A&W root beer bottle, dump out the root beer, put your whiskey inside of it. You can go anywhere.
You usually
literally just take a Neely bottle, slip it in your boot, you're good.
Bingo. That's 375
no
the way to
That's
go.
a bad idea. Take a Neely bottle.
Yeah.
I like it.
Neely
Neely
bottle,
bottle is the ultimate Black Friday gift.
Yeah.
You have to walk like a duck for a little bit, but that's all right.
Yeah. I'm freaking out a little bit right now because I'm in a room that's a storage room, and beside me is some Christmas stuff and that, and the warden has his stuff piled up. And I just saw this guy for the first time. He might have been in here for years. What is that? That thing. It seems
His
like
name is Gretchen.
It's
a reindeer.
Gretchen?
It's gonna attack me. I think it's come to life and it's getting ready to attack me. I don't know what that is.
It's a reindeer.
Steve, it's behind you.
I don't see a reindeer at all.
I don't see a reindeer at all either.
I see
don't
a
know
reindeer.
what that creature
It
is.
looks Grinch-esque or Spider-esque.
I don't know. Maybe more spider-like. Those eyes.
It is an 8-legged green figure with a nice, smooth, furry coat.
Smooth and furry. That's
I just was trying to put our podcast listeners.
Garrett, it's like you're putting out a singles ad the way you're talking right now.
I think I'm just gonna have to call this one. I got to call the show here.
I really thought this was going to be a good one, but I totally get you, Steve. Go.
Yeah, I think we got to cut bait here. You know, you're fishing, you're struggling, and you're stuck, and you try to keep it.
Sometimes you just got to say it was a good college try. We're going to try again.
We're trying our best, and check in with us next Black Friday, folks. We'll do better. We'll do better. We did the best we could today, and it was not good today, but we did the best we could. Today is what we had to give you, and that's it. So, not a lot of ideas.
As McNew would say, I fucking tried.
Fucking tried.
Yeah. So we'll wrap this one up as we always do by talking about where people can find us. Darren, we'll start with you. Where can people find you?
You can find me on Instagram, trying my hardest every day. And if you can't accept me at this level, you can't accept me at any level. At the Bourbon
Match.com, Darren McCray.
Yes.
Yeah. Huh. Okay. Katie.
Ooh, I don't have nearly that level of zazz going on, but you can find me over on Instagram at Katie Proof. Jesus.
Wow, what the hell is happening? I don't even know what's happening anymore. Tim.
This is a good crew.
Oh yeah, this is a good.
You can find me pumping up Darren's Cupid.com profile, and as well as on Instagram at SwyGuy2112.
All right, KK.
You can find me on Instagram at KKCastStrength.
All right, for me, I'm an easy guy to find. I'm at Steve Akeley on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. I've got a website, steveakeley.com. We've also got a company website. That thing's abvnetwork.com. That's the one you got to check out. Everything that we do is out there. Previous shows, so much more. We've done gift shows in the past. Just go back and listen to one of those. It was better than this. So check it out, abvnetwork.com. Come by and see us. The ABV Barrel Shop.
999 other shows.
There's got to be one good gift show in there. Yeah. And the Art of Bourbon's timeless. So whatever we said in the previous ones is better than today. So yeah, check that out. And stop by and see us, the ABV Barrel Shop. Sometimes we podcast there. You never know what's happening. So please come by. Maybe there's some new items coming in. Maybe there's someone from the industry. Maybe there's a distributor talking about new items coming out. So stop by and see us online. The information can be found at abvbarrelshop.com. Kathy, anything else to say before we get out of here?
So I would like to remind the audience that despite what you heard tonight, we would please like for you to give us a 5-star review that includes comments.
Yep.
It helps new people find the show.
Oh, yeah.
And that's
it
very
does.
important to us.
Amen.
So, if you like what we are doing.
And you do.
Yes.
You love this.
I'm just saying, this is the new thing where it's just affirmations of each thing you say to pump you up as an announcer because you're kind of new to this. So I read a thing from somebody who's a coach, a mentor. And that's what you want to do.
Please give us a 5-star review on the Patreon page at ABV Network /ABV Network. I just wanted to go as fast as I could before
ABV Network /ABV Network. We'll get you nowhere.
Okay.
ABV Network /ABV Network.
I think it's just slash. I don't think it's backslash, by the way.
Yeah.
Patreon.com/the ABV Network.
There it is.
There it is. She
That's
got it.
There's
You know what?
Nailed it.
This is VIP-ness at its best.
Yeah.
And I
Anybody
think
stuck
Kathy
around
is
this long?
officially my new favorite announcer.
Yeah.
Oh,
There you go.
thanks.
Well, there you
Kathy,
go.
you've done well.
All right, that's a wrap on this one. As we limp to the
Thank
finish
God.
line. Yes.
Kathy,
We'll have
who
it
also has
ready.
1K and no C's. Look at that.
Yeah. All right, we'll see you tomorrow.
Cast straight, 2
Bye.
Ks, no Cs.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.
See you,
Ooh,
everyone.
merciful fuck.
Peace. Before we let you go, let's talk about one last thing. The ABV Barrel Shop in the St. Louis community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on a couple of things. First of all, single barrels. We are the place where single barrels live. We go to distilleries, taste through the whiskey, select the best barrel, and have it shipped to our store where we present it to you, our customers, by allowing you to try before you buy. We're also known for the classes that we have in our education center in the store, as well as the events we have with industry professionals from the bourbon business. If you are in the St. Louis area, please come by and visit us at 6 Fox Valley Center in Arnold, Missouri. Or at a minimum, at least sign up for our email and text distribution so you know exactly what's going on in our shop over at abvbarrelshop.com. This is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network, signing off. We thank you for listening to our programming and truly appreciate your support.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.